Hello?
Hi, may I please speak with Alexa?
Yes, this is her.
Hi, Alexa. This is Christy calling from Disney. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm calling for your telephone interview for the Disney College program. Is this still a good time with you?
Yes, this is good.
Excellent, super. So, Alexa, we're going to be together for just about the next 20 minutes. And really just to set the stage for our conversation, the first few questions that I'm going to ask you are really just to confirm some answers off your application, just to ensure we do have everything correct on our end. And then we'll go ahead and we'll review some little guidelines. We'll talk about any experiences you've had, as well as those roles you're interested in at Disney. And then we'll go ahead and wrap everything up with any questions you have for me. Does that all sound good with you?
Yeah, perfect.
Excellent. All right. So let's And then just to confirm your season and your coast preference, Alexa, it looks like you're interested in joining us in Orlando, Florida at Walt Disney World. Your season preference would be that 5-month spring program, followed by an alternate choice of our 7-month Spring Advantage program. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, excellent. And then also, too, did you have a chance to glance at the arrival and departure dates on the job posting when you applied?
No, I'm not positive.
Okay.
I know it was
Spring
like
programs-
January.
Probably, yes. You got
Okay.
it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
We just want to make sure that you're open and willing to those dates work with your schedule. So that's
Yeah.
all we were checking on there.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. So we're going to move forward, Alexa. We're going to talk about the college program. So we have some exciting components that make up this truly magical experience, and one being the living experience that we have. So on our program, you'd have the opportunity to live with anywhere from 1 to 7 roommates. Depending on which apartment complex you're in, the bedrooms could be double or triple occupancy. But exciting, all of our international and domestic students do live with each other. So when you think about living with others or sharing common space, have you had this opportunity before, or would this be an exciting opportunity for you to do so?
Well, I haven't lived with a roommate, but I did go and study in France for 2.5 months. So I stayed with a host family there. So that kind of gave me experience because I was living with people who I didn't know them at first, but it went really well.
That's definitely an experience because you are sharing a house with them and you're sharing common space, and you have to kind of work together, to make sure you're not overstepping boundaries or they're not overstepping your boundaries. So very similar to a living situation with others. So when you think about that experience and you think about, living with others and managing roommate expectations, what would you say maybe is a small common roommate issue that could come up, and how might you work through handling that? While living with roommates and working full-time and taking classes, how would you handle that situation to really create that harmonious living environment?
Well, I know that we obviously probably wouldn't be on the same schedules, so I have to sleep with an alarm no matter what, because I am a really deep sleeper. So I would probably just sit down with whoever I was rooming with and tell them that I need to sleep with an alarm, or we could set a schedule to know when each person would be needing to wake up or go to work so that we're not getting angry with the roommate. So,
absolutely,
yeah.
Definitely. No, absolutely. And then also, too, I said there were three components that really rounded out this college program experience. So we have an earning and a learning piece as well. So when you look at this, combined components that make up the college program, what would you say you're hoping to get out of the Disney College program that will help you with those personal and professional career goals and aspirations that you have?
Well, I am going to school for hospitality management, so obviously Disney is one of the largest hospitality companies so I think that it would look really great on my resume, but I've been wanting to do this for so long, so.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. All right. And then also, too, I want to take some time just to look at your experiences that you've had. So you've been a daycare provider working with children. You've been a cashier at Marathon, so selling is that the Marathon gas station?
Yes.
The store inside? Perfect. So you've been selling different merchandise or food. I know I've been in there before, and there's, a range of different things that you can purchase. You've had great experience. You're building a resume for yourself already here. So when you think about, your experiences here, when you work in more of a retail setting, a cashier setting, what would you say you enjoy most about that opportunity?
I think the people. I live in a really small town, so everyone that comes into the station they're normally like usual people. They all come in every day, or they come in multiple times a day. So I like just talking to them, and we have actually a really good bond with our customers because my parents are the owners. So
yeah,
I just there were a lot of people who knew that I was interviewing today, so they were telling me good luck and everything. Yeah. So I like being able to talk to the customers on a more personal level.
Absolutely. Was there ever a time you had to handle a more difficult or challenging, customer situation, and you did handle that while still remaining very calm, professional, and courteous in your manner?
Yes, actually. We have really old style pumps to where you still have to lift the lever up to be able to pump your gas. So I accidentally forgot to set their pump, so I didn't set it. Say they asked for $10 and I forgot to set it because we were in a busy situation. So they went over a little bit, and they had came in a little bit angry because they didn't get the gas that they wanted. They went over. So I just told them that I was sorry and that I would pay the overage fee because it was my fault. It wasn't theirs. And it was resolved. They said that was okay. And
yeah, absolutely, definitely. When you think about, working with children, very busy, active group, exciting group, but safety is key for us at Disney. It's our number one priority, number one key for cast members and guests of everyone coming in who enters a Disney role or our Disney parks and resorts. So when you think about being a daycare provider, how did your leaders, how did your supervisors ensure that safety was a priority for you in your work environment, but also that all the children were safe when they came in?
Well, we really just made sure that we kept count of each kid because it was also working for my mother because she did home daycare. So I would work for her, and we would kind of split the kids off so that it was more controllable, and she really just made sure to watch each kid because it was a range of different age of kids. So they all have different priorities and different. So it wasn't that hard, but you just have to make sure that you're watching each kid and you're making sure that they're not doing things that could hurt them or things like that.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. All right. So let's move forward. And I said we were going to talk about some of those very exciting roles that you're interested in, Alexa, at Disney. So we are going to do just that. So we're going to get to as many roles as we can. I want to let you know that we're going to go ahead and consider you for each and every role, whether low, moderate, or high interest. So just in case we don't get to them all, I did want to let you know we will go ahead and consider you for those. So we are going to, I see you have interest in the retail merchandise role that we do have, as well as quick service food and beverage. I know you have some experience there already. So great to see that you're willing to bring some of those transferable skills with you to the Disney company. Another role I want to go ahead and ask you about is attraction. So you could be doing quite a few things at Walt Disney World. You could be doing ride operations, main entrance operations, parking, giving short spiels on our tram as it comes into the park entrance, as well as you could be working in our live theater performances, entertainment, those live shows that we have as well. So when you think about the attractions role, so what kind of sparked your interest in this opportunity with Disney?
Well, for the hospitality, you have to kind of come out of your comfort zone, and I get kind of uncomfortable speaking in front of a lot of people, but I know that in that role I would be able to come out of my comfort zone because it is my job and it's necessary for me to do those things. So I think that after a while you would kind of just get the hang of it and you would be fine with speaking in front of a lot of people and doing a routine like that.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. And let's say that you were working at one of our attractions that had a height requirement, so maybe an attraction such as Space Mountain, and you had a young child come up to you and you realized, they were just a little too short to ride the attraction. How would you communicate that to the child and possibly their parent or guardian as well?
Well, I would tell their parents that the kid is just a little bit too short and maybe tell them multiple rides that he or she would be able to ride instead of this ride, and then say next year you would more than likely be able to ride it.
Absolutely, definitely. All right. And then also, excuse me, I apologize.
You're fine.
Also, just wanted to go ahead and ask you about a couple of other roles as well. You do have some interest in photopath photographer. Can you share with me a little bit more about what interests you in this opportunity as well?
I love taking pictures. I'm not super experienced with a camera, but I really like traveling, so I like to document my memories while I'm traveling, to take pictures and be able to post them and share them with others. So I just think that this role would be really exciting in being able to capture other people's memories for them.
Absolutely. And would you be comfortable wading in water as well? Because we do have some of our photopath photographers out in the water parks capturing those magical moments for families as well.
Yes, of course.
Okay, excellent. All right. And then also, too, I want to go ahead and ask you about a couple of other exciting roles on your checklist. And one of those roles I want to ask you about are a couple that kind of are very similar.
Okay.
Is bus greeter and monorail. So you are spending time with our guests, and you could be spending up to 20 minutes at a time, say, with guests, because we're waiting on the monorail to come or we're waiting on the bus to get there to load and unload our guests. What are some topics of conversation you can have with the guests while you're there, maybe for 20 minutes waiting with them?
You could ask them about how their trip is going, or how long they've been there, things like that, or how many times they've been to Disney, or if it's their first time. Just ask them things like that so you can kind of keep their mind off of waiting.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. All right. And then also, I just wanted to go ahead and ask you as well a couple of other questions, too.
Okay.
So can you talk to me a little bit more about your interests? So vacation planner, you could be customizing more than 3,000 different ticket configurations for all of our guests coming to visit Disney. The reason that is because we want to give every guest their unique Disney experience. They all have different, ways they want to experience the magic. So when you think about a vacation planner, what would you say is a characteristic that you have that makes you a good salesperson?
Well, I work in sales, so that helps. And I've also planned my own vacations, from going to France multiple times, and my friends really had nothing to do with it, so I think that it's fun to be able to plan people's trips or what they're doing during their Disney trip, so stuff like that.
Sure, absolutely. All right. And then also, just want to look at a couple of other roles for recreation attractions. This role, you could be in our spas and fitness centers. Excuse me. Our spas and fitness centers. You could be in our marinas for watercraft rentals, and you could also be our slide operations at our water parks. So just wanted to ensure you'd be comfortable in those various roles within the recreation attractions position.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, super. All right. You have high interest in children's activities. Great to see that as well, Lisa, because you know that you have had experience working with children. So really nice to see that, too.
Right.
Roles such as custodial, house person. Just want to ensure you're comfortable using those cleaning chemicals or cleaning supplies.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. And then also, too, when you look at the character attendant role on your checklist here, Alexa,